Hello and welcome to Fatecasters.
Fatecasters!
And another exciting episode of Shadows of Stravia.
Stravia.
Previously, we uncovered that Luma is, in fact, a witch of the order, potentially, of Baba Yaga. And in an encounter with Nyx, Duskwraith of the Order of Bone, the party managed to all stay alive and, with the help of Luma, subdue Nyx as she had fallen into the trap of breaking contract with a witch. And as a result, was polymorphed into a harmless kitty, black kitty.
Yeah.
Who is now Luma's familiar.
Irony.
Some deals were made with Karina, some conversations about the party's next paths, and as we ended the session, we discovered that General Blackheart and High Inquisitor Seraph, Thrynn, and Saren and their troops were arriving in the city, and the party made haste to go meet them there. And with that, please join us as we descend into darkness.
Darkness.
Along the way, Nyx, Lenora also gave you the Wand of the Hollow Veil.
She did.
And so I'll read you the description here real fast. It does require attunement by a warlock of the Faceless God, specifically. This wand is crafted from petrified bone wood, wrapped in gauzy black cloth that flutters in unseen wind. At its head sits an obsidian mask, featureless and eyeless, yet somehow always watching. It was gifted to you, Nyx, by Inquisitor Lenora Thrynn within the lightless... that's not true anymore. Let me fix that. Within the mana! It is a spellcasting focus, of course. You have additional spells available to you. Veil Piercer, while holding this wand, you can cast each of the following spells once per long rest without expending a spell slot: Detect Thoughts, Silence, and Invisibility. And it has an ability called Whisper Beyond the Veil. Once per long rest, you can cast Sending without requiring a known recipient. The message reaches a servant of the Faceless God instead, which may respond in riddles, warnings, or dark insights at, of course, the DM's discretion. And it is a +1 wand, so you get a +1 bonus to spell attack rolls, and your saving throw DCs of your warlock spells is increased by 1.
Yes. Nice.
So the party gathers in the city. They're entering through the westernly gates. So are you guys meeting them there, or where are you meeting this troop?
Well, I guess I'd probably pick Isolde's brain on what he believes would be best, because we do not want them to come to the mansion.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be best to meet them on their way, but we need to have a different plan of action of where to.
Is there a great hall somewhere?
Change gears to.
I mean, really, the Great Hall is the manor. That's like the anticipated place where you would,
the manor
meet people like this.
Undergone circumstances that they're aware
it's
of.
under construction.
And it's their fault,
Just say it's under...
which they know. Oh, I'm going to be very snarky about this. It's like, their manor is not great right now, as you might be aware.
That's not proven. Plop's in there. Ploppy.
No, I do.
Potential like a normal next meeting place would be within the Cathedral of the Faceless God. There either. But those would be like the normal places. Otherwise, you're free to use your imagination.
Should we take them to a bar?
Or the pickled imp.
That's what I said there. To the pickled imp. I don't know if we could all fit in a bar, though.
How many are there?
I mean, we've fit a lot of people in the private room before.
Banshee's whale.
I mean, I don't think you know for sure how many are. Like the important people, the VIPs are General Blackheart and High Inquisitor Thrynn. and you've heard that Saren is with them. You don't know why, but
Cathedral of the Faceless God might be a good fit for housing them.
He can do that. Plus, it also keeps up the facade.
Or the Blood Cloak barracks.
On my hat.
For housing, but for meeting.
Right, for meeting.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say the cathedral is more like presented as a
place for this stay.
Do I need to go there instead of greeting them? Do I need to go prepare anything? Or is it probably, nice lips?
Thanks. Cathedral? I wouldn't think so. I'm assuming it's already quite probably has
pristine
people of its own that are there most of the time.
So, is everyone, all the party, meeting them? You arrive at the gates.
Are we on horses?
You
have your white horse.
Can I be on my white horse?
Yeah.
Thanks.
I don't think that there's a horse big enough for me.
Get your cart. The bells of Slavoka toll with the dawn, still very early morning this day. Word spreads faster than fire that Blackheart and the Inquisitor have come. Through the western gate, the column marches. Black banners ripple in the chill wind, mark with the seal of House Blackheart, the general's personal retinue. At their head rides General Valtor Blackheart, tall in the saddle, armor lacquered black and edged in red enamel, his gaze fixed forward as though the city were a battlefield to be read. His imposing form carries no smile, no nod or bow to the watching crowds, only a distinct weight of command. And it's common for the people to lower their eyes as he passes. Besides him rides High Inquisitor Seraph Thrynn. She is white-cloaked, hood shadowing her face and features, gold chains glinting at her breast. In one hand, she carries a rod of office tipped with a stylized skull, and the other, she holds her parasol. The guards give her wide berth. Besides them, on horseback rides Sergeant Saren Amur with his advanced guard. He looks weary from travel, but his ranks are unbroken, his armor with fresh scrapes, yet recently polished. You can tell that his men bear marks of the road, their horses heavily tired, panting and frothing. But Saren's jaw is set and his eyes searching the city with his usual diligent gaze. Slavoka, as you arrive, stands silent. There's no cheering, no garlands, just the sound of these men, these small retinue arriving. And as they do, you see that there's probably about 6 look like military Stravian army officers with General Blackheart. The Inquisitor rides alone. There's no one that appears to be with her other than the general. And but it looks like Saren's there with about 24 Blood Cloaks.
I want to insight Saren when I see him approaching as far as like what kind of atmosphere he's giving off. Like, I already know that the others are very combat coming in for a certain mission. I want to see if he's giving off any kind of weird inkling, like, why was he there?
Yeah, he'll ride his gaze, stern, as you all await, looking proud, and as you should, preparing, as Isolde would have instructed you to regally receive this group. That Saren catches your eye, Zelphira, and you see like fresh anger burn, and then he like looks down. Give me an insight check.
Okay. Oh, that's not good.
It hit my other dice.
It's 10.
10. You see conflict within Saren. His two greatest personal drives seem to be battling each other at the moment while looking at you.
Is Sergeant Paeder Ashtorn with them?
Yeah, Paeder is with him as well. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to awaken mine to you, Z. Don't want to forget about Morel. Perhaps we can request a private audience with the sergeant here. Do you remember that mission?
The other guy?
Yeah. I'm fairly certain I could get him to confess in full his sins and to be able to reinstate Morel and do right by her, but needs to be under authority in the correct place.
I'm not opposed to that. Do we believe now is the... Well?
I was thinking more you could just, summon him along with Seren Mur as new information has arisen. Give him an opportunity to confess without the use of me, suggesting that he do so.
I could present you the right opportunity if we bring him along, request his presence, and if the time allows, open up the floor for your Inquisition on it. They brought their Inquisitor. Why don't we bring ours?
Yes.
Is that what you're asking for?
I suppose I just want to make sure that we do right by Morel. And this man still walks free while she is in the whole house. And now that he is around and present, I want to tie up this loose end.
Right. I believe we can make something work for that. Seren already looks awfully,
battle-weary.
battle-weary, and
Could be a good point.
I'm a little bit confused as to why he's showing up with them instead of being here. So,
Blackheart has close ties with Mer. I think it makes perfect sense.
but he has an allegiance here, and they do not.
In that moment, their party slows as they approach you and draw close. Their horses stop. General Blackheart turns to you, Zelphira. Countess Scorn, Slavoka wears your mantle now. If I am honest, for the stability of Slavoka, I would sooner see your grandmother's hand on the city still. My condolences.
Thank you for that.
Yet, we do not choose the hour. The hour chooses us. As you know, I am sent here at the king's request to provide support and order. Do I have your permission for me and my forces to enter your city, Countess?
You do, but still within our watchful gaze. You're entering our city, but that does not mean you get full reins here. And unquestioned rule. You may enter.
Thank you. Yes, I have been instructed that Slavoka is yours to command.
Oh, so you got the king's word.
Yes, my lady.
Perfect.
Thank you for allowing us entry. Valtor is stern, has very dark features, black, close cropped hair, black eyes that have like a burning red halo like around the pupils that seems like always present, and like close,
just a little bit
cropped
of a
black beard, very stern chin, and seems like he's about like 6'8", like a huge imposing man. This plate armor, very huge creature of a horse beneath him, dark horse. He very blatantly looks you up and down and will nod and say, "The crown suits you," and will turn and begins to lead his horse further. The Inquisitor Thrynn slows and rides next to you. She, you see her hood is over her eyes, and you can't help but see like there's like fire where her pupils would be, although it's covered by like her hood, her like white hood, but kind of translucent. It's Countess Scorn.
Welcome.
Thank you. Do you know why I'm here?
Do I? I mean, yes, but...
I was also sent from the king. He requests my eyes on the city at this time. I've heard disturbing news. The sunlit path prowls. The undead stir where they should not. But the city stands.
It does. We have many useful hands here who can take care of the city and take care of matters of our own when needed, as we have.
We shall see. Do I have your permission to perform my inquisitorial duties within your city, Countess, as instructed by the king?
All of your inquisitory rights must come through me first. I need to know who and when you are questioning them, and you need my approval and or anybody in my council. My council is here. Without approval beforehand, you do not have my permission to freely go about this city.
Very well. Then let me tell you now that I wish to request looking into, of course, the Sunlit Path activities within the city. Of course, they attacked your manor. I heard a bridge, they've stolen a blood tithe cart, that there were tunnels discovered in the docks. Do I have your permission to look into these matters?
You do. I will have, I'll find a good escort crew for you when you need to go into these areas, as it is quite dangerous. We do not know what lingers.
I think you'll find me quite capable, Countess. The hood over these eyes, these chains dangled. Recco, give me a perception check.
Yeah. It's hard to know if I'm making the right choices or not when it comes to what I tell her she can or can't do.
16. Okay,
16.
that's not that bad.
Your eye catches on, she has many trinkets on her, primarily gold. Like some appear to be like animalistic bone and feather and skull, like on her mantle and kind of necklace. But the one catches your eye is a symbol of a sun with a golden skull in front of it that you know quite well.
What is that?
As the symbol of the Order of Aegis.
Okay. Does she look at me?
She hasn't seemed... You haven't felt her gaze on you yet.
Perfect.
Very well. We can discuss this further should you have prepared a meeting place for us. But I'm also here to investigate the disappearance of a noble in your city. Do I have your permission to look into this matter?
Do I know what noble she's referring to when she just says that?
Is she referring to?
There's a lot of nobles in the city.
I know.
Yeah. I mean, if it's Samwell, he would have, the wife and daughter would have received a letter saying that he was leaving. But that was about it. But she probably would have left to come here even, because that letter would have gone out 2 days ago. And it takes like a week to get here.
Again, you have my permission, but it is limited, as in I would like to know your walkthrough, what you're looking into, who, what your leads are, and why. As I understand you're here under the crown, but the crown also put me in charge here. Therefore, you still must abide by what I have asked and ask for from you here. I understand you're here to help, and I appreciate the help. But I still would like to know what it is you're looking for and why.
Of course, Countess.
And have taps.
The truth has a way of finding itself out.
I agree.
Can we meet with you now?
Do you mean the whole party? Like what we're supposed to do while we're here?
I have some things to discuss with you.
Sorry.
I know that the general would also...
God bless you.
Stop it! I know the general also has matters to discuss, so if you're available now...
Right. Well, we originally were going to meet, specifically, the manor is under a few constructions, so it's not quite a good spot, but...
when you were
with this
besieged by the
party-
rebels into your city, yes.
Rebels in my city or from elsewhere? It's a good question, isn't it? But, yes.
Certainly, I would love to get to the bottom of this.
So would I. But I look over and I say, should we still go with plan A for meeting, or should we take this lovely bunch to just one of our favorite bars?
What is Isolde doing?
Soul's watching.
I'll look at
Can I
Isolde
message
too and
him?
ask him if he wants.
You see a terse exchange between him and Valtor. Not even like a nod.
Him and Saren.
There's little
Yeah,
warmth
that's what I was
there,
wondering.
but just like recognition that passes between the two of them.
Oh,
Kind of like two dogs sizing each other up that are familiar with each other.
Are we still kind of balancing whether or not we should go to the temple or to the...
I feel like the cathedral is so,
cathedral?
it's pretty proper, but it's so,
I'd be homey
uppity.
for the Inquisitor, right?
yes.
Just in
Are
the
we
back of
trying
your
to
mind,
appease the
you have
Inquisitor, or are we trying to appease the rest of the sergeants and them that are here?
Oh, yeah. I mean, they might feel more at home at the Blood Cloak barracks.
Oh, I was talking about the bar.
Oh, yeah.
Pickled Imp or Banshee's Whale, one of our local. Do we make it less formal to make them just kind of be appeased?
This is your call.
Give Gregor the business.
Huh?
Isn't Gregor the harbor master now?
Maybe.
Not sure if
That takes a little while. It's been
formally went
24
through.
hours.
How long was their... Do we know how long their journey was here?
Their journey from Valola,
Is it long or is it not?
Yeah, it's long.
Oh,
It's long. You think that the Inquisitor came from Valola, which is like weeks, and the General probably came from Vorcold, which is much further than that, like up by the Dorusk border on the western side of Stravia, is like one of the largest military outposts, but like specifically watches Dorusk and where he is stationed, but is, like months. Of
Were
a
they
journey.
already headed here before Aurelia died?
That's a great question to ask.
Because weeks is not what happened. It's only
Where-
been a few days.
Where did we decide where we're putting them up? Because it's not at the... So does the cathedral have boarding
You think that
stalls for the horses?
the general's going to do his thing, right? And like he certainly probably like will make his station in the Blood Cloak barracks, like make that his house of operations. But then like when like armies arrive, probably encamped outside of the city, and officers coming into the city as necessary.
Sort of thinking...
But we're talking about potentially thousands of uniformed men.
But for this party now, you want to offer for them to get settled and like water their horses,
yeah,
like
that's
to
true.
be hospitable.
Well, she just asked
and
about
not
meeting
seem-
now
right?
instead of waiting.
But I was gonna say that could seem like a more casual way to say, let's go to the Pickled Imp. But I don't
True. How about, okay, so Seraph just walked by, be like, how about you guys return to the barracks, get your horses fed and watered, have a little, however much time is needed.
I'm ready right away.
Do you drink?
I drink what is required of me to survive.
She's fun.
You are the life of a party. Okay. Well, how do you feel about meeting up in a bar around here? One of our favorites.
General Valtor will look to me. My lady, I would love to meet at the bar.
I figured you guys would be all about it. All right. How about we regroup there?
My men are thirsty, as are my horses.
Perfect. So, would you like to take your horses to the barracks first?
Certainly, we'll meet you there.
Sounds good.
Him or the horse?
Both simultaneously.
Chuffed. Okay. Well then. Why are you getting all the nice little ladies wooing you, and I've got some aggressive somethings. All right. So, regrouping there. It's going to be comfortable for some and uncomfortable for others, but I think this is an interesting mix of people we've got here. Yeah. What better way to get them on the soft side than making them drink a little?
I'll head to... Which one are we going to? The Banshee's Well or the Pickled Imp? Because I can go there and we can clear out whatever room we need.
Too bad we couldn't get some of that black stuff from
my thing died.
The Red Lantern that you were having to roll on.
That was Pickled Imp.
Was it Pickled Imp?
Yeah.
Pickled Imp.
Yeah, that was the super strong.
Imp.
Oh, yeah.
M special brew.
When you left
probably should
a wonderful
go there.
tab for the crown.
Let us go.
For the house.
Prepare and make way in the Pickled Imp.
The Pickled Imp it is. Okay. So you arrive at the Pickled Imp with mixed company, to say the least.
Yeah, only one changed.
But why?
Oh, there you go.
DM, can you plug this in? Like, do you have somewhere to plug?
That's fine. Just leave it.
Is it okay?
Yep.
All right.
With about 6 of General Blackheart's officers, the general himself, and the Inquisitor, along with your party, enter the Pickled Imp, and you see the familiar buxom barmaid. Oh, hello there. Nyx, are you wanting in a room again?
I will be wearing my mask.
Oh, yes. Where are you?
I can't.
Who are you?
I'm Nyx wearing a mask.
Nyx wearing a mask. Okay. She does not speak with you. You're full on just the Countess.
Oh, yeah.
So
Absolutely.
Oh, wait. Are we bringing that guy to where it is, or was she at the...
She was at the Red Tavern, or the Red Lantern.
Oh, okay. So we don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
But she doesn't have to be present. I mean, she's nice to have, but he just needs to share what he did.
Well, I didn't know if that'd be awkward for her if she was, maybe she wouldn't want to be.
But yeah, she will... Oh, Countess Scorn. Thank you so much for visiting our establishment. What can I do for you?
We will be having a little bit of a meeting here with some of the Blackhearts and, the Inquisitor, some people from out of town.
Let me get you a room.
Thank you.
And she turns, and you see, like,
Very
a moment
kind.
later, I paid for this room, and she's, like, shooing people out. And they leave in a huff, and you are escorted to that room.
All righty. Well, what kind of preparation should we make? This is going to be an interesting watching of different company coming about. I am hoping this will loosen up some of the general and his established guards, as one of them, Nyx here, wants to talk with. And hopefully that opportunity will present itself. On the other hand, we will have the Inquisitor here, who clearly is quite the life of the party.
I don't understand.
She won't likely be drinking.
Why she hasn't just asked you what you do know about those circumstances instead of just wanting to go investigate without knowing what we already know.
Yeah, she probably doesn't believe anything we'd say anyway.
Nope, I need somebody, if I'm giving her somewhat freedom to go about the city, we need eyes on her, because I do not know what she will be getting herself into, or I did not want to give her full permission to walk about this city as she pleases and interrogate who she pleases, as I don't trust her interrogations, and what she is willing or not willing to do to get the information.
Okay, we are promised drinks. The general barges
just
into the room with his men.
Oh, yes, of course.
They seat themselves down.
Welcome, gentlemen.
I will go and acquire some imp special brew.
Perfect.
making sure to call out that Verlia has requested it.
Yeah. You guys will be cited by me.
Oh,
I'll be like
nice.
across the
Special
table
brew,
in like our
absolutely.
corner
The
with
Countess
you on one
herself.
side.
I will bill Scorn Manor, absolutely.
No.
I mean, isn't that what you wanted?
This one, technically, yes,
her.
it will have to be.
This is what you said, right?
Yeah.
It will have to be.
I mean, if it wasn't coming
Build.
from our own food
man.
supply back at the
Sorry.
manor, I mean, we're doing it here.
I has to go through James, but James.
I mean, that's-
Anything you want, absolutely sure. Meat pies all around. Then
perfect.
Did you
James
ask
can-
for that? Nobody asked for food.
He's also
No,
next.
no, he's like,
is also
it's on
next.
House Scorn. Yeah, I'm gonna give
Just
him
trying
everything.
very hard not to be like very me. I'm just still ordering all this stuff like I would, but
Oh wait
His
until Nyx
whistle,
comes back in
busies
with all the
himself.
things to
popping up drinks
remind
and
him.
platters.
He has to talk to James.
Platters and
no, I don't. Do this.
I will.
Yeah, you will.
I know how. I speak Wraith.
Perfect.
So a moment later, in with drinks and food
love that we always end
surrounding
up at the tavern.
big table, and you see like many of the
Fancy?
officers have like a side table on the side, and they're kind of carousing and being loud and enjoying their drinks. It's like the party and the general and the Inquisitor kind of at your main table, and General Blackheart will. Well, this is interesting color. And this is pretty good. Should order some more.
I'm on it.
Countess, may I speak openly?
But of course, these are all trusted friends.
Yes. It seems overkill that I am here and that I bring a full troop of my army here as well, but we are summoned by the king, and so we do his bidding. Tell me, these rebels, it seems like guerrilla tactics, striking with explosions at your manor, hijacking the bridge, fairly standard occupation of the city, outposts at every bridge, guard tower redoubling forces, patrols day and night, probably setting up, assisting the Navy with making blockades. It sounds like they were doing port. Does that sound reasonable to you?
Of your men? Are you referring to my men?
Well, my forces.
Do your forces plan to stay?
He'll point to like Saren, who's not in the meeting room. He's outside, but like the blood cloaks are there, and your blood cloaks are very useful and be welcome to assist. And of course, I'll assume control of their command while I'm present.
Does this mean your forces plan to stay here?
And that's why we're here. Yes, to control the rebellion,
I
quell it.
believe this rebellion is already under wraps of starting to get controlled.
Reports are that they just absconded with blood tithe carts and you let them have it. And then I think there were talks of a treaty meeting or something recently.
Did you get word of that on your travels here?
Yes.
What reports are you referring to?
It was publicly addressed. It is, I received a message.
I get in, I'll close the door, and I'll
You've
take
been
off my
traveling for
mask as
weeks,
well, and
and-
we'll hand out some more drinks.
Ah, good man.
Yeah. I couldn't help but hear the end of that there, my good man.
He rolled an 18 and 19 on his Constitution saving throw.
Gee.
He's just chugging on.
Well done. Yeah, huzzah, my good man. Did
This
you
is a
also
horse
get
of
the
a man, did you
reports
hear?
then of the trade routes outside of the city? We've been mining, and they've been continue to get raided by these members. You getting those as well?
Yes, we do have detachments set to guard the routes and extra guards on future supplies.
Perfect. So a good majority of your troops then would be sitting on those different supplies, and only a portion of them would then be those other pots here. within the city.
Yes, a portion here. Salvoka will be the base of operations during our time here.
Yeah, Ysolde is with us.
He is. Mm-hmm.
Ysolde has been doing an excellent job commanding our Red Cloak forces. I would like him to weigh in on that, since he's been the point of the spear for currently. Ysolde, what do you think?
General Blackheart is here at the king's request as the man in charge of Stravia's military. I defer to his judgment.
Ysolde, you're no fun while you're not drinking.
I just started.
All right.
Give me an insight check. Whoever wants.
Yeah.
18.
23.
14.
17.
Right, because I'm plus.
Yeah, all pretty good. I think, and he's not. Ysolde is being super passive aggressive.
Yeah.
With that, and I think that you get that like any other response would be technically treason.
Yeah.
So he has to say that, but is super like passive aggressive.
Is it the same if it comes from me too? Or is it
It's
just treason if it comes from him? Because
I think it's uniquely treason if it comes from him.
Okay.
See, as both militaristically, like, you know, the army trumps kind of local city forces, guard forces, and the general, one of highest ranking generals, even more so, and then is appointed by the king, you know, to specifically quell if Ysolde were to say anything else. It's basically like direct rebellion.
Man, that journey you guys just took, though, must have taken quite a while. How far away, tell me, is?
Oh, yes, took winter, of course, in northern Stravia. But slow journeys. It was a 2-month journey for us to arrive here.
Wow, that's tiring. That's a lot.
Yes.
You guys must be extremely exhausted. Now,
Yes, I am welcome the warm atmosphere and good company.
and you say the king sent you here because you're coming to quell what's been happening. When I believe what's been happening has been, what is it now? How long did you say we've been having some troubles of sorts?
With the Sunlit Path?
Yes.
I mean,
Oh, I guess that's been
since I've been
Oh,
here,
I
really,
forgot. It's not just-
it started very small, but turns out that they have, been a bit more prepared outside funding. The rating of the supplies is definitely enabling them to gather more people, more supplies. I'm sure you heard of the debacle where the Clipper ships were to head them off, and yet they were able to abscond.
Yes, thank the faceless god we're here now, huh? Your saviors have arrived.
Yes, faceless god indeed.
Cheers.
saviors. All right. Cheers. Thinking
Well, yes, far be it from me to question the king. Of course, he is all-knowing and probably prescient, as the matters say, so I'm sure he foresaw this.
Yes.
Well then, it's a good thing we have you here now, isn't it?
It is.
So, yes, I do believe.
Tell me, Countess, you started preparing for your ball.
Your
Well-
ball? Tell me more.
It's been scheduled for some time.
Oh, really?
I hope this matter, I understand what some may say, that you're no longer suited for an unveiling since you're already in a position of power. I say, don't listen to them.
Yeah, don't listen to them.
You should
Just
present yourself like, beautiful, beautiful flower.
Flower.
Ready to be plucked.
Ready.
A flower ready
Can I
to
hand
be
you another
plucked,
drink?
Huh?
I,
What's
for
the
one,
countdown
am
to the
very
ball?
looking forward
Drinking
to
it.
it.
Very looking for.
Well, you know,
How long?
I did have some time to start thinking about that.
it's like 2 months.
However, I would say in the last
Only 2 months? Clear my schedule.
48 hours, you have a very important schedule right now. Much more important than my
ahead of
avail.
schedule with that then.
How long do you plan to stay?
Until the job is done.
We're going to talk about this ball thing. You're welcome.
How far is the summit from here?
Like a week and a half.
I'm very uncomfortable.
But if it's a weekend soon?
Yes.
With them?
No, with, you understand, with Prince Lariel II.
Yeah. So, when the summit happens, I believe you guys are going as well.
I will be attending, yes, of course.
Yes. Are you attending from here? You plan to leave here?
Yes.
Yeah. Interesting.
Perhaps our paths will travel. Dangerous road, the journey. Perhaps we should ride together.
Well, I do believe Lariel has already put in the works that I will be attending with Lariel
Certainly our
II.
esteemed prince wouldn't mind real men guarding his path, huh?
Yes, and what about this other suitor, the one from afar?
I was just going to say that.
I hear he intends to cross paths as well.
What other suit?
Oh, I hear he's very rich.
There's only been
somewhere from
whispers and
overseas.
rumors
We
about
have heard
this other suitor. He has not come
and
about.
caught word. He is
Why
not
are we
here.
calling them suitors? I don't like this.
Or
I'm sweaty.
Awake in mind. This was your plan.
Inquisitor
I did not
Thrynn
agree.
loudly bangs a ring against the table. Says,
oh, she's there the whole time?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, she's here.
Countess Zelphira is gone.
Inquisitor.
My time is valuable.
Well, it doesn't sound like you guys are on the way anytime soon.
I bear express and formal orders from the crown to act on its behalf in Slavoka. Though the king has bade me not refuse your order without his explicit consent, Slavoka is yet yours, though its souls are my responsibility. Do we understand each other?
We do.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
And you see at this point she has pulled back her hood, and beneath is a white blindfold with gold stitching and a burning, just like a burning ember red embroidery on the center. It looks like she has one fiery eye. But it's unmistakable that her eyes glow dimly,
Below it,
like
or
they're fire,
underneath it.
pinpricks of fire underneath. And I bring no summons to you now. This is merely an inquiry. But the dead demand order, and the living are growing too bold with their secrets. I am here because justice hesitates in Slavoka. And silence has grown suspicious. I intend to correct that.
Have you ever seen eyes like what she has? Have you ever seen
No.
anybody? Does it seem magical? I mean, it has to be magical. Right?
Yeah.
It has to be.
Let us begin with the Sunlit Path. You were present during the attack on your manor. You survived. Captain Saren reported you warned him or some of your party right before the attack. How did you know?
I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was trying to.
It was Nyx specifically who met with Saren.
I'm trying to remember how we knew.
Which
God, that feels
attack?
like so long ago, and that was like 2 days ago.
The primary way you knew is that you got word that the Sunlit Path was getting explosives from Grimble Wexley.
Right.
But there was at some
he
point I
told all
pulled
of
a
us.
trigger to Saren at some point. But what was the thing
We
that...
insight and see.
We
I
went
said
to
we
the
just
docks.
got
There
word,
was a
pretty
book
much.
from the dock master. It had something to do with
But
orders and going, and then there was some sort of verbiage that had to do with. I thought the well in her
Oh, we found the date.
manor was.
Didn't we?
You got the
We found
note
the
from
note
like
or
an
the date.
S at the dock that
tonight.
The Scorn must bleed. It was like today's Scorn are going to bleed, something like that.
Yeah, because I thought
something
Grimble
about
told
the
all of us
snakes
when we
bleed.
were in the Red Lantern talking to him.
That was after. It was like the order of events was like you got that note from the docks, you knew something was going to happen, and then you talked to Grim that night.
Yeah.
Because he told you about the explosives, specifically that like I think one of their targets was House Scorn, because then Zelphira left in like a huff, tried to get word to Ysold. Ysold wasn't present, and then the next day is when the attack happened.
Yep.
So
Okay.
Oh, so long ago.
So was that... Okay, so what was your question?
how do you knew? Which... the answer is
through
It's
our
kind
own
of
investigative skills.
you really got it from a seedy criminal in the Red Lantern. So.
And by questioning some very seedy people in this own city that know things, because...
Who is that?
Grim. Do I tell her, Grim?
He's not going to like
He
us.
didn't reveal
he's gonna
his
get pissed,
identity. No, I didn't say that.
Red Lantern
keep it
carries
hidden.
many characters. And is what's his face in here?
We're not in the Red Lantern.
No, I know.
Who?
The general, not that general, Saren's right-hand man.
Oh, no.
He's not in here?
None of the Blood Cloaks are in here.
Are they
all
outside, but in the
They're all-
bar?
they're outside in the bar. yeah.
Okay.
In the bar.
I'm like, I'll glance out the door because that's like a side mission for him. But say the Red Lantern has many eyes and ears, and often for the right price is willing to tell you some of the passing information.
She looks at you. Very disconcerting to look at Seraph Thrynn, just these
And I'm
little
trying to be
embers
like
behind.
just straight.
And they just burn steady,
Like, I can't
looking
stop
at you.
looking at them.
She nods. Thank you for speaking truthfully. I will look into this, Red Lantern.
Ooh, that means she can legit hear.
It's got like plus 20 insight.
She probably has some chaos in the.
There is another matter.
It's gonna be
The unique descriptions of your Blood Cloak kill team came up in a separate investigation regarding a missing Slavulcan merchant. Does the name Samuel Gutwing mean anything to you at all?
Does it actually mean anything to me? Because I don't
It-
think you
you've
guys.
been kept
no,
out of
me.
this.
I'm
do-
literally the only
Yeah.
person that
Doesn't
doesn't
mean
know this
anything.
damn name.
No, I don't know the
Yes.
name. I just killed him.
I think
I was
you,
never told
you
the
know
name.
the name because he's just a merchant in the city. But I
Okay.
think other than you don't know it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think he's only
But yeah,
told me he's killed him, but that's it. But
I don't think either of you know his name necessarily.
No, I don't think any
No.
of us
But,
except for.
however, you knew the reason noble, and so you're assuming,
So, but that's them, right? Not me. In the
Yes.
sense, the name rings a bell, as all nobles here should.
Where were you on the night of the 24th of Yav?
That would be when we were at the Red Letter, right? Well, I
So we
believe
were
many
fighting.
places at that point of time, but at one point, the Red Lantern, and at another point, rushing to my mansion, as, again, word got out that, I believe,
Your kill team was there as well, correct?
my kill team goes where I go, and they protect me at all costs.
From reports, Samuel Gutwing was last seen leaving the Red Lantern with someone who matched your description, sir.
Well, you have your mask on, right?
No, I took it off when I got in.
He took it off when he walked in.
I wanted to be able to drink, so didn't want to cut a hole.
Do you know the whereabouts of Samuel Gutwing?
Not. I don't
He
anymore.
doesn't.
No, I do remember seeing him that night, though. Yes.
How did that night end?
How did that night
Specifically,
end?
how did your encounter with Samuel Gutwing end?
How did it go? Well, I mean, we talked. I spilled my drink on him initially, and I had to get him some more. Afterwards, I visited one of the prostitutes. How in depth do you really want me to go into all of this?
I would like to
all?
ascertain the truth of whether or not you killed Samuel Gertling.
Oh, interesting. That you would just come out and immediately try to poke fingers. Since we are doing that, the whore that I just aforementioned, she actually raised some good inquiries on one of the men that you arrived with. You familiar with Sergeant Paeder Ashtorn?
I am, but you didn't answer my question.
Well, I believe you probably just rode with someone that did some very devious things all that way. And I would like to know, are you truly doing your job in the fullest capacity, or are you just singling people out?
Thank you for this information. I will look into Paeder Ashtorn.
Perfect. Let's do that now.
So we're on the record. Are you refusing to answer my question?
Am I refusing to answer your question?
Did you ask me for permission to actually inquire about myself and my crew here?
Yes.
And when did you ask me for permission?
I asked for permission to investigate
I
the
am
missing noble.
offended, and I shall storm out.
Okay.
I'm going to message you while you storm out, and
believe
I'm going to say,
you.
do you want me to just let you do this, or do you need me to witness that technically you did not kill her? And I could say it was with, like, do you want me to step in, or is this part of something you're doing?
You didn't kill him.
Yes.
No. So that's why I want to just
we
message.
don't know who he is, though. We don't
I
know
storm
that
back
he
in,
was Sam.
and for the record, I never killed him. And you know this to be true. And I'm going to storm back out.
And then I'm going to message and say, beautiful. Never mind.
I'm going to look at her and be like, I don't know what this has to do with your big goal here.
I am only here for the truth, Countess.
What's your truth?
My truth is absolute.
Absolute order.
No, absolute truth.
Oh, absolute truth.
Truth, undisturbed, is as pure as the driven Stravian snow. A mar on it is obvious to anyone present. A speck of blood, or of dirt, or of ink can be seen a mile away, and its stench sickens me.
I don't want to be looking at her eyes anymore.
Do I recognize any of, like, whatever she's got going on, medallions and stuff? And do any of them seem controversial to what she is and does?
Give me a religion or history check.
Thanks again for popping that guy's head like a watermelon. It's really bailing me out, brother.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait.
Well, that's the thing is I don't know his name. So
Beautiful.
I killed somebody. I just don't know
Nat
who
20
he is.
plus 5.
Wow! What'd you do, history or religion?
History.
Yes, certainly. There are many symbols that she wears, and I think all of them you recognize as pre-Stravia, meaning that they are associated with religions that existed before, Stravia was established, and the faceless god religion announced as the de facto rule. You do recognize the symbol of the Order of Agi Solis. You notice a symbol of Apollo,
I was just going to ask.
though like very obscure, like an old symbol of Apollo.
But I see it.
A symbol of Odin, a symbol of Hela. And you do not see any symbols of the faceless god on her.
Okay. So, let's say, speaking of truth, you're here for the crown. And what is the crown's utmost expected rule? Utmost expected belief?
Are you asking me what the official stance of the crown is on religion?
I am.
That the faceless god is considered the deity of this region.
Considered.
and
you
that
are
his
the
worship is required in addition to or present with any worship of any other deity. Should that not be the case, then such people are subject to a heresy and to be imprisoned within Stravian-controlled prisons.
I see many of symbols on you, and yet I do not see the faceless god. Is that a truth?
That is. My worship of the faceless god is private.
Interesting. But you're so outwardly not private about what is it? Agi Solis, Apollo, Odin, Hela, possibly more.
To answer your question, Countess, I believe the faceless god takes many forms.
Interesting. Interesting theory on that. Thank you.
It's not a theory. But
Does
thank you
anyone else
for your
need
approval.
a refill on their drinks? Hand it to me, whoever wants
but
a
yes,
refill.
as I've said,
I'm not going to make eye contact with her, but does she
if
want
you
a
want to
refill?
poke places, the Red Lantern might be a good place to start. Fuck are they doing? Why? Who knows? Might find some people. And as far as our friend Nyx, who has left the room, because I think you hurt his feelings.
He's delicate.
The woman he's referring to is there as well. If you'd like to, look into that matter and have the truth come out as well. There is a woman who is there and has been wronged. Quite severely, I would say. And Thrynn?
Huh?
Is that his name? Thrynn? No.
No, who
That's
was the
her
guy
last name.
that wronged the
Pete.
our nice whore? Peter?
Hater.
Paeder.
Paeder.
Paeder has gotten away with his secrets
It's Paeder.
for quite too long.
Peter.
Why not? Right another wrong.
Thank you for the leads, Countess.
But you have...
If you or any of your troop know anything further about the Sunlit Path or Samuel Gertwing, or if you find yourself haunted by truth yet unspoken, you will come to me. Better a confession than a trial.
No, I don't like
She
that.
leaves, smell of incense as she gets up and begins to walk towards the door. Don't make me become your judge. She opens the door and leaves.
Okay, then I can go back.
I sit there like, who does this bee think she is?
I'm masked up in the other room, but
Okay.
if you were out there for a second, just a quick chat.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to get out of here. This feels real bad for me.
Valtor's finally drunk from them.
I don't think that's a bad idea.
Okay.
Is she leaving? Look, I don't want to make eye contact with her. Can you look over my shoulder? Is she leaving?
She is leaving.
Oh, thank God.
Who's watching her walk out?
Prestidigitation of farts that she'll just
Nyx, a voice enters your mind. Nyx, this is Lenora. Are you and Traghoul available now?
Yes, I think that we should be soon. We're having a couple of drinks. Let me go.
Please hurry if you can.
Yes,
Is it-
indeed.
Is it someone in your head?
Oh, one moment.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, I know that I'm your favorite, Lenora. Yes, more than everyone.
Say it out loud.
Uh-huh. Oh, you're so funny. I know. BFFs. Not forever. Alien's good too, I know, but I'm your favorite.
Tell her I said hi.
And one more thing. Oh, yes. Okay. Well done. Okay. Ta-ta. What were you saying?
Nothing.
Okay. I unfortunately need to grab Traghoul for Lenora.
For a little powwow, that's fine.
It's a little powwow, yes.
Okay. See you later.
I'm going to stick my head in and I'll just awaken mind you and Lenora wants to see us. Are you cool to come do that thing?
Were the Blood Cloaks talking about anything in particular?
Let me tell you
or were they just drinking?
First side.
Sounds good.
Give me a perception check.
How the fuck do I keep her out of the manor?
I'm going to lean over to you and be like,
24.
Nyx and I are needed elsewhere, if I may leave.
Lots of discussion regarding
Here with Isolde.
like the bridge incident with the Sunlit
Isolde
Path
here, it's
specifically,
fine, I believe.
and like the men, drinking, talking amongst themselves, talking about how pissed Saren is.
Do I get a sense as to why he's pissed?
It seems like treason, making deals with terrorists, meeting with them afterwards, that giving them the cart, that kind of thing. Weakness.
He's spying on us.
Yep.
How else would they know? Nobody else was there.
well, the spies in
It
our...
wasn't exactly secret.
No, we were in broad daylight, pretty much.
No, we weren't. It was midnight. Oh, the cart.
Yeah.
The cart
And it was announced that you'd meet there, and all those guards that were present and stuff. So stuff like that spreads really fast amongst you.
Yep.
And he's from the house that's basically also part of the house that's number one. Warren bloodshed. So
I'll go back into the room.
The two of you head back to the manor, head to the library to meet Lenora. As you enter, Lenora, thank you for coming. Please.
Did I have trouble getting past the fountain?
No,
Okay, cool.
you're not with the wand. You
interesting.
head down to the library, and you see she has a scattering of desks, of papers and books on the library, and at the corner of her table is a medallion of her own. And and you brought your medallions, I assume?
Indeed.
Perfect. And she will put them together. I have a few thoughts, a few notes I'd love to talk about. But first, and she gets these medallions, and you see she gathers a candle and some black salt and some herbs, and she steadies herself. You see her eyes grow gaunt again, and she snaps her fingers, and the candle lights, and you see that these 3 coins begin to burn brilliantly green. Yeah. Okay. As I thought. Nyx, what I was discussing previously, the Faceless God. I know Luma spoke to you of hell. I have a theory. The Faceless God, the Creator. Again, please hear me out. I know you have a relationship with him, but I don't think that this power is his. I think he's drawing from... A whisper slides through the air. Another and another. The shadows in the corners of the chamber deepen, curling in on themselves until the torches sputter and die across the room. Darkness falls, not the absence of light, but magical darkness. You hear Lenora gasp, and her chair scoots back. She stumbles backwards. Even in this pitch black, you see 3 pairs of eyes, green flames.
With dark vision, can I still see her? Or is it
Not through magical
matter?
darkness.
Okay.
We form awakened mind with Lenora in case there's some silence or something. I want to hear that last thing of what she was trying to say.
You hear her hand goes to her neck where she expects to find the symbol of the Faceless God absent. And she screams out as you hear a spectral blade passing through her chest. Another and another. and you feel cold as these creatures surround you. And that is where
Are you
we'll end the
freaking
session.
kidding me? What the hell did y'all just get into?
Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.
Guys,
Bye-bye.
did you do it? Did you decide this one will just be a short little teaser test? Taste test?
Teaser.
Teaser?
Oh.